on Collab Affairs is Rant Week, and today, as you can tell, I'm in Lucy's bedroom.
Ooh!
Audience participation.
Yeah!
Yeah! Whoa, you go, girl.
Woo! Oh yeah!
Yeah, so the reason we weren't here last week was because we kind of needed to take a little bit of a holiday because I didn't have a camera and there was no time to edit and we had no ideas. So, without further ado, I'm going to be ranting about public transport. Here we go. One thing I really hate about buses in particular is the ill people that sit on One thing I really hate about buses in particular is the fact that when ill people, blatantly ill people, like really seriously ill people, come and sit on the bus, a very crowded bus, may I have you know, and just explode their germs onto everyone. I was once sitting on a bus in the middle of winter, so you know, you can expect a few coughs and colds, and there's a woman with tonsillitis just sat in one of the disabled seats because it's like the most exposed seat of them all, and she was coughing everywhere, and at one point I thought she was actually going to throw up, so I got off the bus. That's the word. I got off the bus and I wasn't even close to my stop. I just got off and waited for another bus to come, waited for another 10 minutes and waited for a completely different bus to come because I could not stand it. It was terrific.
Oh yes, darling! Maniacs! Menace!
Lucy, that's very rude of you. You can't understand. Grumpy bus drivers, there are a lot of them out there because let's face it, their job can be a bit boring at times, so I don't really blame them. But sometimes it's a little unnecessary. Like the situation I was dealing with my sister last week. We were getting on the bus, I asked for 2 child tickets, and the man just simply went to my sister, "How old are you?" And of course my sister was so scared, we would have left the bus, but seeing as we just literally couldn't, then there you go. Good story, kids. Now obviously there's the common story of people that sit next to you when the entire bus is empty. What possesses people to do this? I, for one, don't really like sitting next to strangers on buses because you are so close to them for no reason, and it really kind of just, not very good because touchy feely. Oh, innuendos. She looks like she's a chipmunk. Okay, sorry. Farting people. So Lucy was telling me the elaborate story of her farting situations, not there as the farting person.
Well, that's a first.
So Lucy was saying that one day, you know, just sitting on a bus, completely empty, guy comes and sits next to her, complete stranger. May I have you know? What do you know? He doesn't fart. This isn't something that is socially acceptable in my books or in many people's books. Being a normal person, she got off the bus and walked away. That fart was like an atomic bomb made out of eggs.
Mini eggs.
And one of the final situations is when there is absolutely no room on the bus except for one space next to someone else. So you ask, can I sit here? And you know, usually the answer is yes. So you're just expecting a yeah, so you're just about to sit down, and then suddenly they'd say, no! Excuse me, what? One other annoying thing is when the bus is really busy and so people have to stand up, but they don't go to the back, they just crowd round the front. So even if there is a seat at the back that you can see but no one else can because they're just clearly rather stupid idiots everywhere, that you just have to walk through this really mashed up crowd of... No, don't do it. Resist the urge, use your legs, that's what they're for. I leave you with this. Have you ever pressed the stop sign to discover the wet, dampy dew of snot on its beautiful little butt?
Like this video if you thought she said bottom.
Goodbye.